I wanted to ask a question about some of the social networking sites and the use of the internet as artists. Now, Jasiri, that was a major understatement to say he's putting some videos up on YouTube. I mean, he has his own network, essentially, in terms of the amount of work that he's putting online. And thousands, tens of thousands of people are clicking on and watching the videos around the world.
Yes.
And so I'm wondering for each of you, in terms of social networking, being able to connect via the internet, how does that shape or inform parts of your work or your work as an artist in terms of getting gigs and connecting with others around the country, around the world?
I mean, for me, it's been invaluable. I first kind of gained national prominence through a song I did that was around the issue of the Gina 6, which was these young men in Louisiana that were kind of falsely accused. And I just did a song and put it on my MySpace page and really didn't think that it would really go any further than that. And somebody heard the song, and next thing I know, it was being played all over the country. I end up in Gina, Louisiana. I'm like on stage at the rally and all of these different things happening. So it really showed me the power of the internet. And so when we started to do the YouTube series and just the response that we've gotten, it also showed, like, I do hip hop music with the message. And somebody would probably try to come in and tell us that people don't want to hear that. Like, oh, that's not the type of hip hop people want to hear. You got to talk about shooting this one or pimping that one. And, having a space on YouTube that actually calculates the numbers, we were able to show that people indeed want to hear hip hop music with a message that's not profane, and that's really dealing with larger issues. Last thing I'll say is, too, because I have a forum where people all over the country are tuning in, it allows me to talk about larger issues. So I don't necessarily have to just talk about local issues or what's relevant to Pittsburgh. I can talk about what's happening nationally or what's happening all over the world. And I, like you said, I kind of feel like I have my own like little cable news network, so to speak, and I can take news and kind of put my own spin on it. So for me, I'm going to Detroit, Michigan tomorrow. I'll be in D.C. on Saturday, Washington, D.C. I have a real strong base in the Bay Area. I just got a call or just got an email to go to Rhode Island, and all of this is just based on people seeing the videos or connecting with me via Facebook, via Twitter. So it's really almost like we as artists now can eliminate the middleman. Like, I don't necessarily need a record company to put a lot of money in promotions to necessarily promote me. All I need is, individuals like yourself to say, hey, I just saw, hey, this video is kind of nice. Let me email it to a few of my friends. And then it goes around and around and around. And next thing you know, you have 20,000 people, watching the video that you produce. So I couldn't do what I'm doing now if it were not for, the way the internet goes. My laptop is right here in my bag. I don't leave home without it. So
I think to add on to what Jasiri said, he's so right. I mean, especially with young dancers today, it's all about Facebook and Twitter and putting videos up on Facebook and sharing different performances, all around the world. So I think it's an amazing thing that helps a lot.
I perform at a lot of different places and colleges and universities and special events, and I'm not sure how other performing artists feel about this, especially word artists. I will Google myself sometimes, and I find people who take tracks of performances that I've done and they'll remix them. So I'll find my work on different internet radio stations where people have remixed it or done video work from it. And I think it's really interesting. And they'll take tracks off the internet, take tracks from YouTube, take them from wherever a performance is posted, and make something new from that. A couple of people have asked for my permission to do that, but most of them haven't. And so it's surprising to me sometimes to see what is out there that is attributed to me that I have no idea about.
When it comes to the Facebook and the MySpace, that it does play a big part in networking, I've been able to network with heroes of mine that, you know, I've always wanted to meet and just get a chance to talk to and just pick their brain through Facebook and MySpace and the web. And it's been a really cool opportunity.